There is one character on this banner that we definitely got correct. I just want to let you know. That it definitely happened. Spoilers! Okay, let me take it out of 360p. I didn't even know that was possible in 2025. Okay. Okay, well, that's not helpful, is it? There we go. All right. Let's do it, chat. Rearmed Banner 2025. Here we go. Oh my god. The one I got spoiled on is in the title, so I don't feel as bad now. Okay, 2. We got 2 now. That's crazy. Please just... Oh, she's in armor? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No! The thing I chased down all month? Life is so unfair. Life is so unfair right now. Life is so unfair right now. Oh, no. Oh, that's such a bummer. Now I gotta get 2 Alliers.
Tracking Tiger Tackle.
Oh, no. Oh no. She looks cool though. Wait, we got double Allier? Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Not a defect.
That's cool. Everybody say a prayer for male Byleth, I guess. That feels bad. Okay. Okay. Spiked wall. SD spiked wall. That's good.
Save your words.
Yeah. Wait, didn't he come out like 3 months ago? Okay.
I am a fell.
I see we're selling the solution. That's fun. Okay, great. Lena! Yo!
Those who resist Lord Medius will die.
Dude, there's no way she's a
As you
4-star,
command.
right? She's not a 4-star. She's got magic shield. Oh no. Yeah, there's no 4-star on this one. That is a tradition I don't like. I wish we had a 4-star on the Fallen banner. Did we not just get Sway? What the? Okay. Intelligent systems. I know sometimes you peruse my channel, okay? Please allow us more options to duplicate beast and staff skills. That's crazy. This is stacked though. Good lord.
Please. Please.
Dude, Lena looks sick too, man.
Yes? You will die.
Okay. The last one I already know about. I'm gonna look ahead. Poor Maria. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
I only live because of his majesty.
Beast armor. Uh-oh. Wait, this means we can duplicate beast skills. That's so cool. Hell yeah. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay. It took me a minute. I'm not proud to admit that took me that long to realize. Oh god, that sprite. Wait. Was it 3 spaces away? Uh-oh. Balder don't look great. Alright, you guys want to know what the GHB is? GHB Fafnir, King of Desolation. You can spark twice! PogChamp. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, we got some new skills. Allow me to educate briefly. Okay. Attack, defense, fortune. Restrictions here. Assault fighter. Armor locked. No actual weapon type restriction there. This one. The new boost, which is attack, defense, and res. This is gonna be again armor locked, no weapon restriction. Scowling fighter. Appears to be armor dragon only? Chad, am I reading that right? I think that's armor dragon only. Interesting. Okay. Weird. All right. Down. I guess it does have scowl in the name, right? That kind of makes sense. Spiked wall again is infantry locked to melee, it looks like. But it can be on beasts and dragons. Not surprised there. It's spiked wall. That's nothing really new. And then tidings is only staff. So they did hear my plea, I guess, ahead of time. Not like we all haven't been screaming for beast duplication potential, right? It's a bummer that it's armor again, but at least armor is a little more useful than Cav, because I think Eater is Cav, right? She's beast Cav. So I guess that's like a little bit better in terms of options. Alir. God, I'm gonna need Alir, aren't I? She's got the boost. I think she came with the boost, and she's got Scowling Fighter, right? She's green armor. Yeah, she has both of the things. Ugh. Okay. Fellchild's Arts. You got Slaying, you attack twice, and you get adaptive damage. That's huge, actually. Wait, do we have stats? No. We go... Wait, do we? No, we don't. Okay, because she's saving. All right, fair enough. I was going to see if there were stats. There aren't. Foe initiates combat. If user HP is greater than 25% at the start of combat, you get a penalty. You get a number of distinct game tiles among allies within 3 spaces of unit times 3 plus 9, max of 15. Okay, hold up. Inflicts penalty on foes' attack, defense, res equal to the number of distinct game tiles among allies within 3 spaces of unit. Okay, so it's 3 game tiles. Because 3 times... No, 2. It's 2 tiles. Yeah. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 9 is 15. Yeah. If unit trigger save value is treated as 15. Okay. Then what the... Okay. Reduces the percentage of foes non-special reduced damage by X percent by 50. Unit deals plus X damage where X equals 20% of unit's res. Reduces damage from foes attack by X equal to... excluding AoEs. And reduces damage from a foe special by X. Okay. Okay. So distance is good, I think is what that means. That's fine. Fell Blast. Boosts damage by 50% of units res when special triggers. You get player phase or enemy phase if units HP is greater than or equal to 25%. Grants Fell Spirit to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Fell Spirit is going to Omni debuff 4 on foe, neutralize effects that prevent units counterattacks during combat. Any reduced damage by X percent skills that can be triggered only once per combat by units equipped. Special skill can be triggered up to twice. And also when unit or foe is engaged, inflicts an additional Omni debuff of 2 on foe during combat for 1 turn. Okay. So y'all know we're getting like a Fallen Emblem this month, right? Like that's definitely going to happen now, right? Y'all know this? Yeah. Okay, cool. Just make sure. Make sure we're all on the same page. Foe initiates combat or if foe's special is ready or if unit's HP is blah, blah, blah. You get reduced damage by 40%. You can counterattack regardless of foe's range. Interesting. Okay. So DC's built in there too. Okay. Okay. So a little bit of engage gimmick. It's mostly debuffing. It's a res boosted special with a little bit extra. You get some damage reduction. You get DC. You get Fell Spirit. Okay. The meat and potatoes right here. Diluvial Boost, which is attack defense res plus 9. Cool. Scowling Fighter is the thing I really wanted to know about. So this is the skill that is locked to armor dragons specifically. It's great for me. If foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is greater than 20% at the start of combat, inflicts attack res minus 4 on foe, deals damage equal to 20% of unit's res, reduces damage from foe's attack by 20% of unit's res, and grants special cooldown charge plus 1 to unit per attack during combat. And also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special, and unit's res is greater than foe's res, plus 5, inflicts special cooldown count plus 1. So it is becoming apparent to me that scowl skills, at least for A passives, are becoming a little bit obsolete. Because we got Scowl Echo on Attuned Tiki, right? Now we're getting Scowl exclusively on armors, obviously. But it's in what I assume is probably going to be the premier B skill to run on most armored dragons. Unless maybe they have a preferred in there that would be better. But ultimately, that's freeing up the A slot, which, wouldn't you know, is also armor locked for the new Tri Boost skills, which are really good on armors. I ran into what Satachi referred to as a raid boss Rhea multiple times during summoner duels recently. And she had the Tri Boost and her preferred B skill, which I think is pretty similar to Scowling Fighter. I don't remember it verbatim per se, but it seems pretty similar. So, I mean, couple that with the fact that you can use a tuned Res Scowl Echo now on any infantry dragon that might have wanted a Res or a Scowl skill in A. It seems like we're trying to free up A skills for dragons in general. So, interesting. Very interesting shift as a dragon favorer. Interesting time to be alive. I will be getting a Lear. For sure. For sure. That is not an option. Alir here with a sword infantry, the other Alir. So we have double Alirs. Very interesting. Fell Child's Blade. We have Slaying. For foes within 3 columns, 3 rows centered on the unit. You're debuffing 5 on all stats. You're neutralizing foes' bonuses during combat. Foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than 25% at the start of combat, you're inflicting a penalty on foes. Attack speed, defense, and res equal the number of distinct game tiles. Interesting. Among allies within 3 spaces of unit, times 3 plus 4, max of 10. Which this mechanic was literally just on the previous Alir, but there was a max of 15. Now this one's a max of 10, probably because infantry, I would assume, is what makes that difference. Reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduce damage by X%, skills by 50%. You're dealing plus X damage, excluding AoE specials. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by X, and reduce damage from foes' specials by X during combat. X equals 20% unit speed. So pretty similar. I think it's just Lady Alir was res based, and it looks like Bro Alir is speed based with some differentials with the distinct game tiles, terminology, and stuff like that. Other than that, it's pretty similar. He's also running Gust, which is cool. Love that. We have Bond Breaker, which is a new pref. That's fun. We can counterattack regardless of range. Oh, yeah, because Alir had DC built into her special. So naturally, we're putting this in the preferred A skill. You start a player phase or enemy phase. If unit's HP is greater than 25%, Fell Spirit to unit and allies within 2 spaces unit for 1 turn and inflicts attack speed -7. And Schism on closest foes and any foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. All the freaking foes, brother. Foe initiates combat, or if unit is greater than 20% to start combat, you're getting an Omni buff of 9 to unit and reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7 during combat. Also, it looks like you're getting Miracle. Unit's HP is greater than 1, and foe would reduce your unit's HP to 0. You survive with 1. Yeah, so you get 0. Okay. You get Miracle. That's fun. New Spiked Wall. Speed defense variety. Cool. Overall, he's a Gusty Sword guy, so makes sense. Lena is an interesting one. For sure. That's a fun pick. Honestly, it almost kind of feels like a reskin of Maria. I'm gonna be honest. Although I guess they did have similar clothing in the first place. But she's barefoot also, and then the staff, and then I don't know. It feels very similar. It do be feeling very similar. Martyr's staff. Holy Lord. Oh my God. Oh, bro. Okay. You're getting calculated damage like other weapons. You're getting slaying at start of player phase or enemy phase. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, you're getting attack res +6, bonus doubler, and neutralize penalties to unit during combat. To unit and allies within 3 spaces. So that's cool. If unit initiates combat orders within 3 spaces of an ally, you're inflicting penalty on foes attack res equal to 20% of the unit's res. At the start of combat, +6. Unit deals +X times 5 damage. X is equal to the total number of bonus effects active on unit and the number of penalty effects active on foe. Well, that doesn't seem like it would be hard to accomplish, honestly. I feel like she's probably made to penalize. Excluding stat bonuses and stat penalties, max 5, excluding area of specs, blah, 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 blah. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat also. Fancy. Grants attack res +5 to allies within 3 spaces of unit during combat. And you're granting miracle. I think. Wait, no. This is that thing that Legendary Fae does, I think. Grants unit, if unit's HP is greater than 1 and foe would reduce HP to 0. Unit survives with 1 HP after combat and restores 99 HP to unit. Yeah, okay, so it's not miracle. It's like a revive almost. To unit, 2 allies within 3 spaces of unit. Okay. That's annoying. Yeah, life unending. That's annoying. Don't love that. Okay. Yeah, that is what Maria did. That's true. It's worse, but yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh God, they always find a way to make it more toxic. They really do. Magic Shield, I'm seeing Holy Pressure, and then we have Resonance, Pulse Deploy, and then also Tidings. I feel like it wasn't that long ago we got Sway, but I might be mistaken. But now we have a Tidings skill, so that's fun. If we initiate combat or are within 3 spaces of an ally, you are granting bonus to units attack res equal to the number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 2 + 8, max of 12. So 2. Number of allies has to be 2 to hit max. 2 times 2 is 4, + 8 is 12. And foe cannot counterattack. Cool. Love that. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. I'm very pro Lena. When I played Shadow the Dragon, she just mage tanked the entire time and let me level up stuff that way. So I have fond memories of Lena being the res god she is. That skill's gonna get real annoying though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh God, this is painful. Oh, this is painful to see. We have Dedue. He is an armored beast. So sorry to break your immersion on that one. Sturdy Beast, Arcane Crest, which is ominously short, which I appreciate. If foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, you're granting bonus to units attack speed defense res equal to 25% at the start of foe's attack at the start of combat -4. Max 14, minimum of 5. Your neutralize penalty on unit deals damage equal to 50% of unit's attack. That's really good. Reduces damage from foe's attack by 15% of unit's attack, excluding AoEs, and grants, including AoEs, excluding Rooker AoEs. And grant special cooldown count -1 before unit's first attack during combat. Start of turn, if unit is adjacent to only beast or dragon allies, you transform, you get an attack +2, and you can counterattack regardless of range. So it's interesting because I showed the restrictions, right? I don't believe that this is armor locked. So this is just a beast arcane weapon. Interesting. Huh. Okay. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles, which is different. I would assume it's locked to armors and beasts, right? It's weird it's not on the chart though. I feel like it should be on the chart. Because like even though the other arcane weapons have never had like a what's an example? Arcane Lewin, for example, the staff. That can be on any movement type. But I feel like wasn't rearmed eater wasn't her weapon locked to cav beasts? I think it's just not written down, which I find upsetting. But I think it should be locked to the movement type that it debuts on, specifically for beasts, which is weird. It was locked to cav beasts. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it should be. It's just not on the list for whatever reason. It's an unspoken rule. But it's weird that they always have to tell us Rooker AoEs never count. But this is an unspoken rule that we just agree to. Sturdy Beast is on here, which is nice. That's good. Attack Defense Fortune is the newest Fortune skill in Attack Defense Flavor. And then we had the Assault Fighter, which is just armor locked. It can go on anybody. Any movement type, I should say. So it's the newest bold. I don't know which one this is. If unit initiates combat within 3 spaces of an ally, you're inflicting attack defense minus on foe. Deals damage equal to 20% of the unit's defense. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by 20% of unit's defense. Great. And then we make a guaranteed follow-up attack. Cool. And then for the True King. Yikes. Okay. If foe with range equal to 2 initiates combat against an ally within 2 spaces of unit, triggers Savior on unit. Okay. If foe initiates combat against target ally within 4 spaces of unit, triggers Savior on unit. Four spaces. For your support partner. It's coming. It's coming. We joked about it. It's time. The time is upon us, chat. This is just the start. Pretty soon it won't be a support partner. Oh god. Wait, hold on. Is this an Omni save? So the save up top, the first section, if the range is equal to 2 against an ally within 2 spaces of unit, you get Savior on that unit. So that's far save. But if foe initiates combat against a target ally within 4 spaces of unit, triggers Savior on unit. If support partner is on player team, target ally is the support partner. Otherwise, it's the one with the highest attack. Am I missing something? You can move to space within 2 spaces. Great. Getting an Omni attack defense res +5, deals 7 damage, reduce damage from foes' attacks. Special cooldown count -1 on the unit before any unit's first attacks, reduce damage by X%. Okay. It's far save. It doesn't say that though. This is why it's vexing. Wait. Are we saving on Fomortes? Yeah. It's Omni save. Yeah. He'll save any unit if it's a far save. But if it's your support partner, it's Omni save. Yeah. Because that's range of 1. So Dimitri is the support partner. We're 4 spaces away. We're getting near save. Everybody else, well, I mean, it would be a general blanket of far save as long as the condition is met, right? But your support partner, I'm assuming the far save also works on them because it's just general savior. So yeah, it's Omni save. It's 4 spaces and Omni save on a support partner. It's happening. It's happening. We knew the day would come. Pretty soon it won't be support partner. That's crazy. All right, well. Wow. All right. Crazy. Okay, well. That's pretty nuts. Not gonna lie. You do get the spark twice for what it's worth. I will also point out you will get tickets. I will also point out that this is almost undoubtedly getting a rerun. I know that there are a lot of really good banners that always come back in the rerun for like a Forging Bonds revival. Typically, the 2 guarantees are Fallen Banner and Brave Banner. I will also point out that the Fallen heroes typically get more preferential rerun. So, like, if they need a filler in like remix banners and stuff like that, typically you're going to see those more frequently than you would others that would have to fill in outside of their standard rotation. So, take that for what you will. It's a good banner though. It's got a lot of good stuff, and mostly it mostly caters to armors. But I feel like 60% of the time that's true of all Fallen banners. So Not too surprised there. The Dedue preferred save is kind of crazy though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That I was not expecting a 4-space Omni support partner save. That's crazy. All right. Hey, look, a lot of people look forward to this banner. I hope you are too. I will be rolling on it. I don't know how much I'll roll on it, but I do definitely want a leader. My armor dragons we're busting out here. It's tough. Which now I definitely need more rearmed robins as well, because the scowl armor skill is dragon armor locked. So that's fun. Anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.